Welcome, everybody, to the Northern Colorado Hockey Report. Did that. Upgraded the premium subscription on Twitter, and it's not letting me go live there. I don't know why. Give me a second here to get this out. Did that. Did that. Okay. Sorry about that. I don't know what's going on with Twitter feed. I'm gonna address it a little later. I did that already. I'll figure it out. Anyway, welcome to the Northern Colorado Hockey Report. My name is David Sheehy. I am here in, uh, God, I can't remember where I am. I'm in Oklahoma, uh, heading to Dodge City, Kansas to pick up a meat load going to uh, ultimately LA, California, which I hate. Uh, we had a good day of hockey today, folks. So let's get down to it. First game of the day was the Color Avalanche rookies took on the Anaheim Ducks rookies. And being an Eagles guy like I am, I was very pleased and happy with the performance that I saw there. All the stats and everything are on AHL.com. Oscar Olausen had scored a goal. Jason Poland scored a goal. Max Kieran scored a goal. Caleb Ritchie got 2 assists, as well as Sean Barons, Benjamin Burley. There'd be one more, I think. No. Vinny Dupilis, sorry, I butchered that, was the goaltender, and he gave up 4 goals. 43 out of 47 shots he saved. It's pretty good for. Anaheim had pretty good um, goaltending too. Cal Clegg was their goalie. Excuse me. He stopped 39 of 42 shots, gave up 3 goals. So it was a pretty good game for that. Could have been better if it was a win, but we had solid performances from um, Sage Weinstein. Ivan looked good. Um, Jay Pravell looked good. Chad Hillenbrand, of course, Jason Poland. He got a goal. Oscar Olaus and Matt Steinberg. They, they all looked really good. So I'm excited. Um, see how they're gonna turn out this year. So, but that's all preseason, and I love to talk preseason hockey, but it's not important yet. Um, so we'll see what happens there. Okay, close that out. I don't need that anymore. Bring in my notepad so we can talk. Colorado Grit. Very. I did not watch the game. I watched it on the game channel, you know, but I really wish I was there. I really do. So following the start of strike by Brandon Junker, Luca Ori, and Logan West, the Colorado Grit were up 1-0 against the El Paso Rhinos with Jack Erickson in the net. The Grit came out strong. 3 minutes, 22 seconds in the first period. Logan West found Luca Ori, who found Brandon Junker, who found the back of the net. I was not at the game, even though I wish I was. But finally, but a family man I am first. And I want to be, and I want to be hockey reporter. Has come at second. Grit knew they had to have a strong start to have a chance. Paso started number one, Michael Manzi in net. The 6'1", 192-pound netminder from Samaria, Delaware, was a formidable foe. After giving up the early goal and watching his teammate, number 12, Rusmus, I'm not even about to try to pronounce that name. Now, Masanin, 6'1", 180-pound forward from Turku, Finland, scored his first goal within a minute and 20 seconds after Junker, with help from Jacob Solano and Duke Gansler, with his second goal at the 10:15 mark with help from Lawson Kimball and Kyle Kavik. It was a clean game until the 12:55 mark when El Paso forward Cade DeWolf, 5'9", 180, 20-year-old, who shares the same birthday as me, got called for roughing, but Colorado was unable to connect on the power play. With that was not the first of Colorado's power play chances, though. At 16:23, Rusmus got called for cross-checking, but 1 minute cross-checking. But 1 minute 30 seconds later, Colorado's power play would be washed out by Colorado defenseman Alexander German, 6'1", 195, 20-year-old Colorado Springs, was called for a head check. Now, I've been a fan of the sport for a long time. I've never heard of this rule. It's a safety thing, I guess. The definition from hockeyresponse.com is it's an illegal check to the head where the player makes contact with the opponent's head before colliding with any other part of his body. Although some players do purposely target the player's head on occasion, most illegal checks to the head are accidental and result from poor timing when delivering a shoulder check. So for 30 seconds, we had 4-on-4 hockey. Then El Paso had a minute and a half of power play. And like the rest of the power plays all night, they couldn't get anything they couldn't get anything done with it. First period ended with El Paso leading the scoreboard in both categories, score being 2-1 and outshooting the Grit 14-8. But the Rocky Mountain Air would begin to play a factor. Neither team would score in the second period, but Colorado would outshoot El Paso 11-6 in the second, although El Paso still had a 1-goal and 1-shot lead. El Paso's 11-6 in the second. Second period was not without action though. Colorado's Kenyon Realities, I don't know, would spend 9 minutes and 38 seconds in the sin bin for a roughing call at 3:34. In the second that was matched by a cross-checking minor by number 8 AJ Reed, a 6'2", 210 forward from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And then 15 minutes and 10 and 5. 15 minutes total for a fight he had with El Paso's number 17, Lawson Kimball, a 5'11", 195 defenseman from Granite City, Illinois. There were a total of 11 penalties called in the second period, and no one could score. Finally got into the third period, minor penalties on Colorado's Kyle Kivik, who took a hooking call at the 3:20 mark of the third to go with an assist earlier in the game. And Colorado's number 9, Alexander German, got a boarding call at 8:13. It would be a whole 6 minutes and 30 seconds later when Keenan found Sheldon Ryu for the score. Ryu, 6 foot, 165 forward from Val-d'Or, Quebec, Canada, tied the game at 2. Sadly, this is how regulation would end. Colorado would give El Paso two chances on the power play in overtime without any success. And then the second shooter for El Paso, second shooter in the shootout for El Paso, number 14, Ryder May Greyhorse, 5'11", 172, from the Siskin Nation, Indian Nation, near Smithmore of Alberta, Canada, would be the only one to find the back of the net in the shootout. Great game by both netminders, though. Colorado's Jack Eckerson is now 0-0-0-1, saving 32 out of 34 shots. While Michael Manzi stopped 36 shots in the victory. Tomorrow's another night at the Ice House, though. Tomorrow's game will be at 4:05. If you got a chance to go. We got a good team this year. And I got my fingers crossed. So we'll see what tomorrow brings. I'll be in Dodge City, Kansas tomorrow night. Yeah. I'm not looking forward to it. Anyway, I'm going to cut this short. Less than 15 minutes for game reports. I'm happy with it. So, hope y'all have a great rest of your night. Avalanche rookies are 0-1. And the Colorado Grit are 0-0-0-1. So, a shootout loss is a shootout loss. But it's better than a regular loss. You still got a point on the deal. And those points add up in the end. So, you need them in the playoffs. Which is one really big question that I can't wait to have the ability to ask the Colorado Eagles front office staff, because last year, games 71 and 72, the Ontario Reign were in town. The Ontario Reign at that time were sitting pretty in the 3 seed. Okay? But there was only 4 points that separated us. Okay? The Avalanche went into game 71. I know. McKenzie and I were there. And they were playing a bunch of guys on player tryout agreements. One of which is at rookie camp right now, and with the rookie team Jacob Marchuski, who was in goal that night, and we lost the game 7-5, I think it was. And then they had to go into game 72 the following day, and it was a must-win at home to get home ice against Abbotsford. Well, what I don't understand is you had Ontario in. The points between Ontario and Colorado going into that were exactly 4 points, which meant that was a rivalry game, which meant each game had a 4-point swing. It was 4 points you get that they don't get. Not to mention, we had the head-to-head tiebreaker. We beat them, you know, enough times that we had the tiebreaker. So why not go and play hard? Why not go and beat them? Then we would have had the 3 seed. We would have had Bakersfield instead of being the 4 seed and playing Abbotsford. But we know what happened. Ontario swept Bakersfield in 2 games, and Abbotsford came in and took us out 2-1. So I want to ask the question, who made that call? I'd really like to know. Was it something that came down from the Avalanche? Hey, we got these guys we want to take a look at. We want you to play them today. I understand that. Okay. But it's a crucial game. Better playoff position was at stake. That's why I'm the one behind this computer, and they're the ones in the front office making all the decisions. So I can't wait for the Eagles to start. We're less than a month away from Eagles hockey and regular NHL hockey. We got the grid going now. Tomorrow's going to be fun at the Ice House. 4:05 is game time. Tickets start at $15. Otherwise, I think every ticket. General admission tickets are $15. If I remember them telling me that correctly. So go out, check out the Grilly Grit. Have fun. Have a great afternoon tomorrow. I'm going to boogie on up the road in the morning, get where I need to be so I can get going the other way. And I will check in with you tomorrow, and I will be tweeting and everything the best I can during the grid game. So if you can't be there, you can jump on to the Northern Colorado Hockey Report. I'll got you covered. Best I can. So I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite, because I've seen them, and there are merely thousands of them. Oh, and don't forget to check your closet. Have a great night. Love you, Colorado. Love you, Northern Colorado. Let's go Grit. Let's go Eagles. Let's go Avalanche. Have a great night.